Aquarius, how are you this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one will be for June 6th, 7th, and 8th. We're going to do it the way we always do. I will call out all 12 signs. When I call out a sign, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're speaking about. We'll pull 2 cards for each. That will give us some sort of an overview into the current dynamic between the two of you. At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is to give you some sort of insight as to what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend. The hope in doing that is that it will make your weekend easier to navigate. Okay? All right, let's see. This one's going to be for my Aquarius. Alrighty, folks. Let's see what we get. Now, if you are an Aquarius dealing with an Aries, I have the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So this Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who's incredibly conflicted right now when it comes to them. With the 7 of Swords, they feel as though you're trying to act quite strategically. No surprise here, it feels as though the Aries is quite full of themselves, to be honest. They feel as though you are trying to figure out how to get with them or make something with them, get traction. I don't know. There's a lot of ego there, but that's okay. That's how they feel, okay? No shortage of ego on that one. Anyways, if you are an Aquarius dealing with a Taurus, I have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So this Taurus is viewing the two of you as a divine pair. The King and Queen of Wands, though, that's a rocky pair right there, okay? But there's no shortage of passion involved in this situation between the two of you. Or adventure or fun, okay? All those things are on point. Depends on what you're looking for right now, Aquarius. If you're looking for something fun and, you know, which I know Aquarius is sometimes that's where they're at. So if this is what you're looking for, not a lot of commitment, not a lot of heavy emotion, this is probably right up your alley right here with this one, okay? There you go. If you are an Aquarius dealing with the Gemini, I have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So this Gemini is viewing you in boss energy, okay? You're in charge of a kingdom. That's all good. With the Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like there's some sort of a new opportunity with this Gemini. This doesn't feel romantic so much. This feels more like it's a money-making situation or something like that. It does look like it'll be profitable if you choose to pursue it. You're definitely going to end up being the person in charge of it. So it may have been the Gemini's idea, but I feel like you're the one that's going to run it. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Cancer, I have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. You and the Cancer seem to have hit a little bit of a speed bump here. With the 5 of Swords, there's a lot of conflict. And conflict that's got a lot of ego behind it. Nobody's wanting to compromise here, okay? With the 5 of Cups, there's also a sense of loss and regret involved. Okay? If you are in Aquarius dealing with a Leo, I have the Moon and the 6 of Swords. So the Leo is viewing you as somebody who's not seeing a situation clearly or not seeing it for what's really going on for sure. With the 6 of Swords, this Leo is hoping that you will choose to steer your boat or your life off into calmer waters or solid ground. This isn't somebody that you're romantically involved in, nor do I believe that this is somebody who's actually involved in whatever you're not seeing clearly. But it is somebody who has a ton of emotion for you. So this is a longtime family friend, family member, something. Maybe it's an ex. Whoever it is, they want the best for you. And they're highly concerned about a situation that they feel is steering you in the wrong direction. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Virgo, I have Justice and Judgment both. So this Virgo is feeling as though you are getting justice for something that you call judgment on, quite possibly with them, or they're somehow involved in it. If you are an Aquarius dealing with the Libra, I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. So this Libra is viewing you as somebody who's very unattached, somebody who is a free spirit. I don't know. With the Wheel of Fortune, they feel like things always go in your favor. There could be a tad bit of jealousy attached to this dynamic right here. It's like, why does it always go right for them? You know what I'm saying? Like that. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Scorpio, I have the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So some kind of communication is coming in quick. There's something happening fast here between you and the Scorpio. You have a ton of history with the Scorpio. But it feels like the dynamic between the two of you is changing. And it's changing fast, real fast, faster than you want. If you are a Aquarius dealing with the Sagittarius, I have the 3 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. The Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who's quite heartbroken over something you were 100% invested in. I don't know that it was with the Sagittarius, but they are viewing you as somebody who's really heartbroken. I get the feeling the Sagittarius is the only person who knows how heartbroken you are about whatever's happened, and I don't think that the heartbreak is with them. But for some reason, they can see what's really going on inside of you. Okay, there you go. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Capricorn, I have the 3 of Wands and the Strength card. So this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who has opted to go towards your future. This is somebody who's very proud of your decision here. You're going towards your future and showing a great deal of strength. If you are an Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius or possibly sending a message to yourself, I have the Page of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So without a doubt, you are telling yourself to try to get to the bottom of a situation and to walk away from something that no longer serves you. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces, I have the Fool and the 9 of Swords. The Pisces is viewing you as somebody who's very much so up in your head and stressed out and taking a leap of faith, I do believe, away from them, is what it looks like. Okay? That's what I have for that. That all seemed very Aquarius-y. It did. Very Aquarius-y. Okay, Friday, I have the 4 of Pentacles and the Hermit. So it looks like there's something here that you are holding on to for dear life, even though it no longer serves you. Friday, it looks like you begin to possibly pull your energy back out of the situation to try to reassess it and shine light on it. Saturday, I have the King of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Saturday, it looks like you are mulling over your options, realizing that you have many, trying to decide if you want any sort of an emotional attachment to anything. Sunday, I've got you with the Death card and the 7 of Wands. So there's some kind of a transformation that is taking place. I think it's one that you've tried very hard to hold off, and you're very defensive towards this transformation. I don't know if it's out of fear or you just don't want something to change. But it doesn't look like you're going to be able to hold it off much longer. It looks like things are beginning to, the wheels have begun to turn, right, or something. I'm sure it will all be for the best in the end, although it may not feel like it right this minute. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for this weekend. No matter what the cards say, you go out and make it the very best weekend that you possibly can. Is that it? I'll be back on Sunday with the weekly readings. I'm here every morning with the daily energy check-ins. If you want to check those out, they're kind of fun and quick. I don't know, they're just kind of something to check into if you feel like it. And if anybody's looking for a private reading, just send me a message and I will get you the details. I will never reach out to you first. If somebody sends you a message unsolicited out of the blue saying that they're me with my picture and they want to know if you want a reading, that's not me, okay? I won't do it. And it just doesn't happen that way. I would love to hear from y'all. I would love to get a message from you saying that you want a reading. If that's how you feel, please do that. And I will gladly send you the details and we'll work it out. But I'm never going to reach out to you first, okay? So there's somebody out there doing it again now. Not much I can do about it when they do it. You can check on their profile. If this is on TikTok, they should have 18,000 plus followers. If they don't, that's not me. I don't have a backup account. I have one account here on TikTok and one over on YouTube. They're under the same name. Please don't get scammed, okay? I guess if all else fails, insist on a FaceTime reading because nobody else looks just like me, right? Okay, there you go. Thanks for everything, you guys. Have a great night.